There are 4 types of chromosome mutations. These affect full chromosomes, okay? The letters in these pictures are genes, okay? So A is a gene, B is a gene, C is a gene, D is a gene, etc. So let's say A stands for eye color, and B stands for hair color, and C stands for height, etc. Okay? So let's look at these chromosome mutations. The first one is called a deletion. This is when a gene is deleted from the chromosome. So here's the normal chromosome right here. And then you can see this B gene is entirely removed. Here's the mutated chromosome. So unlike the gene mutation where it impacted part of the protein, this entire gene is missing. The second example of a chromosome mutation is called an insertion. So in this first one, we deleted B, so there's no hair color gene. In the second one, we inserted an extra B. Okay, so this is when a gene is duplicated or added to the chromosome. So it can be called an insertion or a duplication. So now instead of having 1 gene for hair color, we have 2 genes for hair color. The third type of chromosome mutation is known is right here. Okay. In this third type of gene mutation, you can see 2 different chromosomes. So here's chromosome 1 and here's chromosome 2 have switched genes. So this one used to read A, B, C, D, E, F. And this one used to read G, H, I, J, K, L, and they switched. So now this is A, B, C, J, K, L, and this is G, H, I, D, E, F. So genes were switched from one chromosome to another. Okay, this is called a translocation. This is when genes from one chromosome are moved to another chromosome. Why is this a big deal? You still have the genes. Well, think about your favorite book. Imagine you took chapter 2 of your favorite book and you moved it in the middle of chapter 18 of your favorite book. Yeah, the chapter's still there, but now the book doesn't make sense. Same thing in this example. The last type of chromosomal mutation we're looking at is called an inversion. An inversion is when the chromosome gets tangled up and the order of the genes is reversed. So this used to be A, B, C, D, E, F, and now it's A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So it's when genes are flipped or the order of genes changes on a chromosome. Again, you have the genes, but the problem is the genes are no longer in the right order, and that's an issue, right? So now what I want you to do is pause the video for a second and reread your notes, highlight what's important. And then I want you to look at the bottom of these notes, and I want you to think to yourself, okay, what types of mutations are these? Are they a point mutation or a frameshift mutation? This would affect 1 gene, okay? A point mutation, a letter switched. A frameshift mutation, a letter is added or deleted. Or these are chromosomal mutation. They affect entire chromosomes. And then label them. So let's look at 1. Here's the normal gene. And here's the mutated gene. Okay. GG is the same. GA, wait a second. This letter looks like it's changed. So if one letter changes to another letter, pause the video, look at your notes, and what type of gene mutation do you think this is? Okay. If one letter changes to another letter and it's a gene mutation, I would say that this is a point also known as a substitution mutation. In the second example, you can see here's the normal and here's the mutated. And it looks like everything's the same, but again, one letter was switched for a different letter. So again, it is a point or a substitution mutation. Again, pause the video, try to answer the questions yourself, and then come back and see what my answers were. And the third one, let me see here. Here's the normal one. Here's the mutated one. GGG, GGG, ACG, ACG, TA, TA. It looks like this letter was added. So if a letter is added or removed, that's called a frame shift mutation. So all three of these were gene mutations. You can see the nucleotide sequence and you have to figure out what is being changed. Right? 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all going to be chromosome mutations because entire chromosomes are affected. Remember, the letters here equal entire genes. So here you can see 2 chromosomes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, A, B, C, H, I. It looks like this entire part was deleted. So genes D, E, F, and G are all totally gone. So that's a deletion here. On 5, it looks like C and D were removed. So again, we have a deletion. On 6, it looks like the order of these were switched. So we have an inversion. And on 7, 2 chromosomes exchange information. So in my mind, that is a translocation. So please fill out your notes, and in class, we'll go over the next step.